What's up, everyone? Today's vlog is actually going to be really short because last week you saw I had a gout attack and it was going up and down, and quite a few times I couldn't get out of bed, so I've got lots of work to catch up on, which means I actually haven't been able to film anything, and I just wanted to make sure I got something out just to keep the weekly videos going. So patrons will know this already, and especially people on the Recipe Vault, because we've been talking about this for quite a while now. But me and Mum are officially winding down our restaurant. So ZIANGS 35A in the next few months will no longer be a restaurant. And that is sheerly because we want to start taking the content full time. So on the main channel, we want to get 2 videos out a week. One every Wednesday, which will always be a recipe video. And the second one, which I think will be Sunday evening, and it will either be a review of something like a kitchen product, I don't know, something kitchen related, or tips, sort of like how to season a wok, why we use cornstarch over potato starch, what is MSG, things like that, like technical videos, because I think then we can branch out a little bit more and we don't have to repeat something in every video. So if someone goes, oh, why do you use the custard powder in this? I have a standalone custard powder video which I can just link them to, rather than in the video explain it every time, because I know some of you are getting tired of hearing the same thing, especially the science stuff. But you guys got to remember that in the last 30 days we've had nearly over 50,000 new subscribers. That's 50,000 people who have probably never heard me talk about the science bits before, so I have to cover it just for the new people. Hopefully I can do it less with these new technical videos. Now, I know this title is a bit clickbaity, so I do apologise for that, because we're not completely shutting down the restaurant. We are still going to have the restaurant. We're going to be using it as a base for a project we want to work on. What we're basically looking at doing is creating a Chinese supermarket, and if the model works well, we'll move it to smaller villages where the stuff is harder to get hold of. Right now, the East and Southeast Asian food is really popular, but we can also stock a variety of other hard to find items, I'd say. So even we could do like berry cooking ingredients and stuff as well on the side. So that's the idea behind that place, and then we'll keep it as well so we can still do pop-up restaurants. So every couple of months we'll still sort of be doing restaurant stuff. It'll probably be like pre-booking only. I think we would love to keep 35A going, but we've essentially turned away so many amazing opportunities through our social media stuff, and even beyond that, that we can't go back now and do anymore. We've got to wait for new opportunities to come in, and we don't want to have to say we can't do that now because we've got commitments here. And the thing is, our commitments at the restaurant are just our commitments. So we do not need to be doing that. It's quite literally a passion project. We do it for the fun. Me and Mum don't want to stop being actual chefs. So we'll do like certain nights where we have a set menu, sort of like 4-day blocks, like I said, once every 2 or 3 months. You know, someone might want to book it for their own pop-up, then by all means they can book the restaurant. We don't want to get out of being chefs. We'll still be doing private functions if people want to do private functions. Because of everything else we've got going on, we don't need to open that place. We can literally just have it sitting there and focus on the social stuff, which is what we want to do. But like I said, we can't just give up being chefs, because it is who we are at the end of the day. Mum's done it all her life. I've done it all my life. So it just makes sense. If we could keep it going full time, we would. But we'd also like to use the property for something else that's more manageable when me and Mum aren't there. Because managing a restaurant when you're not there is, one, very expensive, because you need to employ, like, for one person, 3 extra people, because most people aren't going to do what you would do yourself, and when you're there it doesn't cost you anything. Just the sheer headache of it. Like, part of the reason why we want to stop doing the restaurants as well is just people are fucking tossers. Like, we get people lie about stuff all the time because they can't have their way. Like, it's just, there are so many things now which are just difficult to do. Minehead, I'll be honest, is not the place to have a full-time restaurant all year round, because in the winter your trade is quite literally cut by 80%. Whereas in a big town, or even just a town that's not a small sort of touristy trap, like an actual town, you know what you're gonna, ups and downs are gonna be. Obviously winter's gonna be a little bit worse than the summer, but nowhere near as bad, because the population doesn't drop off by nearly 90%, because, you know, they're mostly tourists. So we might actually be looking at opening a place in Bristol where we would do our street food from. So like a Malaysian, Southeast Asian sort of street food. And we have lots of people who travel just from Bristol to come to eat with us, because they have heard about us and they essentially can't get like as good quality food. They say the food's good, but it's just not as good quality as ours. And that's a 2.5 to 3 hour drive. Maybe not 3 hours, but 2.5 hour drive just to eat at ours. A lot of them are actually East and Southeast Asian origins as well, which is genuinely amazing. So the word has spread about our place, and it has done for a long time actually. Even before we started YouTube, we had people travelling all over the country to come eat with us. So it's not just a YouTube thing that this has granted us, that it's just how it is. But again, no one wants to travel in the winter, they all want to do it in the summer. So we're always good for the summer trade. It's just winter is absolutely dog shite here. So I think that's about it. If you've got any questions about anything that I've just said, just comment below and I'll try and answer them. I don't really know what you would want to question about it. But yeah, this is just a quick update. So thank you very much for watching, guys. And patrons, apologise this week you haven't had a Patreon only vlog. I am filming something tomorrow, so you will have one by the end of the week. Thank you very much, guys. If you want to support the channel, by all means, sign up to the Chin Vlog Patreon, which is different from the Recipe Vault and ZIANGS Food Workshop one. This Patreon for this page, actually, we go much deeper into sort of behind the scenes of what me and Mum are doing as well, in terms of when the restaurant closes, because we've got another business that we're setting up. That's talked about in the Patreon vlogs, not here right now. So there we have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And as always, stay safe, stay classy, San Diego. Still can't fucking remember it. Anyway, take care, guys. Till next time. Peace.